part of the pulpit. You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, not part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. We could do better, evident. I mean, look at the evidence. All of these.
You're going to be playing with your My Player in the park.
Oh, for sure.
And you have a chance to get that NBA logo.
I might do that, but, you know, a lot of people talk trash to me on the mic.
You want to stay incognito?
Yeah, I want to stay just for a little bit, at least.
You might be able to get an NBA logo above your head. How do you feel about that?
That's big time. I need that. I definitely need that.
Some people don't want it because it draws too much attention to themselves.
I'm good. I need it.
How's your summer league experience been this far?
It's been great. It's a great environment. Love the fans out here, and I love it a lot.
Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5.
The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is out there with Junior. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Hands out there with Dwayne Dedmon, so the Timberwolves win the tip. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
The major forces, Kevin, you know for sure where they are. There are always some teams you can't tell if they're legit or not just yet.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night. And here are the Jazz now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Conley. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Dedmon finds Mitchell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Down low, here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Conley gets the bucket.
Smooth off the fingertip. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Russell with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, this is Junior going into attack mode. Rises up over the D and just throws it down.
Passes to Dedmon. He kicks it to Mitchell. It's blocked. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Russell feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Junior. Back to Russell. To the middle. Here's Junior. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Outside Conley. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ice ball movement by Utah. Dedmon, the bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Norbert, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Edwards passes to Junior. Takes it to Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Nance. Ennis comes in for Dwayne Dedman. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Adams in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for Russell.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Beasley outside. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Jazz trail by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside, and Junior throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A pass to Clarkson. Adams outside. Norbert by Beasley. Count it.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Here's Junior. And it's Osman with the rebound. Utah trailing here. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Adams wide open. It's good from long range.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Now here's Hayes. Adams defending. It's good. Junior's got 10.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now Clarkson, not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Nuggets, that's for sure. Misses the 3. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got DeLon Wright. Junior's out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Hayes, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 5 down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Mavericks, got the job done. He scored 41 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Changing it up here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Junior throws it down.
Using this momentum to his advantage when Junior gets some speed behind him. Look out!
Dishes it to Clarkson. No good from outside. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Mitchell wide open. The Jazz with another miss.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Here's Norberg. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Hayes, covered by Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Wayne Dedman is out there with Nance.
It's amazing how Junior can just flip the switch, turn up the activity level. Big night for him.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And that one's good, Junior.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Utah calls timeout. Junior really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. And Utah has possession. It's a one-point game. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Here's Norberg. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 14 points for him.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Junior. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Junior kicks to McDaniel. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Adams, he's checked in for the Jazz. White, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota on D. They lead by 1. Bazemore against Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Bazemore gets the bucket. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail my.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Bazemore misses. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. It'll be his second foul of the game for the Jazz. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Nance. James Ennis comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Clarkson in for Kent Bazemore. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hayes, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Just to Adams. Here's Osman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass. Osman's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wright dishes to Junior. And he banks in the layup. Junior's got 10 points here in the second half.
And where is the defense? Junior just knifing his way to the hoop like there's no one else out there.
Clarkson looking for an opening. And McDaniels with the block. Right outside. To the paint. And Junior throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. That one good for 2. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And that one's good, Junior.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now, here's Clarkson, covered by Hayes. Adams outside. No good. That would have tied it. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Minnesota on top, up by 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. He's out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Junior. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5. Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell finds Clarkson to tie it up. They grab their own miss.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Back to Hayes, to the inside. Mitchell with it. Nance outside to take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota. Down low. And Junior throws it down hard.
Statement finish. Junior put a little extra on that move, trying to get into the other team's head.
Clarkson passes to Nance. Edwards against Clarkson. Count it, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Utah. Conley now comes in for Adams. The Timberwolves also with the sub. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Hayes.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Beasley outside. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Nance passes to Mitchell. And they pick up two.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. To the middle. Here's Junior. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels checked in. Free throw good, Junior.
Somewhat late to the game of basketball, Junior's natural abilities were apparent from the first time he ever stepped on the floor, and he's been cultivating them ever since.
Dedmon finds Mitchell. Over Edwards. And it's Mitchell missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Russell passes to Junior. Timberwolves passing it around. Now the pass to Reed. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Junior's got 40 points.
The bigger the moment, the more Junior zeroes in. Love his competitive fire.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 5. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Junior.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
And stolen by Dedmon. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's Norberg. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Junior with the ball. Can't connect from short range. Jazz trail by 3. Norberg. He started by Russell. Good.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Feeds it to Junior. It's stolen by Nance. To take the lead. And it's Mitchell missing. Timberwolves shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. McDaniels passes to Junior, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
And the Jazz making a change here. Adams checked in, so he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Here's Mitchell. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
Here's Mitchell. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Russell passes to Junior.
Sensational composure down the stretch, giving everything Junior's been through. I don't think pressure really bothers him.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Adams finds Mitchell. Back to Adams to take the lead. Bullseye!
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They could win it. The Tagger! He drills the game winner!
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer!
Was that for real? Did I just see that?
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.